I'm sure at some point you've been asked or you've asked this question yourself, what is Bitcoin? Is it a good investment? And how does it actually stack up against other cryptos like Ethereum, for example? Which is why today I'm going to be talking to you about one of the most exciting, if not the most exciting, investment opportunities in the 21st centuries, which is the blockchain. And more notably on the blockchain, we have Bitcoin and Ethereum. But let's start off with Bitcoin. Now, unlike traditional currencies like the US dollar or the pound, no, not the pound that's going rancid in your fridge that you should probably throw away, the British pound. And unlike those, Bitcoin is decentralized, which means it's not controlled by any government or financial institution. Now, one of the biggest advantages that Bitcoin has is the fact that it's highly secure and a transparent way to store and transfer value. Or if you live in the United States, doll hairs. Dollars, doll hairs, get it? Anyway, sorry. Transactions, AKA blocks, are recorded on the public ledger, AKA the chain. And that is the blockchain. And the blockchain allows anyone and everyone to see what is going on the network, AKA any of the transactions that are actually happening. So it would kind of be like if everyone knew that you bought those adult diapers last week, except the nice thing is that they wouldn't know unless you leaked your own wallet. So don't worry, the diaper secret is safe with you and me and everyone watching this video. I'm sorry about that. Another advantage of Bitcoin is the fact that it's limited in supply. That means there will only be 21 million Bitcoins ever created. And as more and more people start using Bitcoin, the value of the currency is likely to increase. And I'm not sure if you remember the Pokemon card craze that happened not so long ago. It's kind of like that, except with Pokemon cards, you can just print more of them. But with Bitcoin, you can't. Now, I know what you might be thinking, but Rue, isn't Bitcoin risky? What if it fails? Shouldn't I diversify into other currencies? Look, like any investment, there is always going to be risks involved. But I personally believe that the potential risks to reward ratio is way better in my favor, which is exactly why I hold some Bitcoin in my portfolio. Obviously, that's not financial advice. That's just something that I wanted to share with you guys so you know where I stand. And you might still be wondering, why Bitcoin? Isn't it slow and bulky? And even on the news, they're saying that Bitcoin is part of the climate crisis problem, which then begs the question, is Ethereum the better option then? And I was initially gonna say that for another time, but while you're here, let's talk about that as well. This will hopefully finally settle the Ethereum versus Bitcoin debate. And there's no better way to do that than to put them in the ring and fight it out. Hello and welcome to the ultimate showdown. In one corner, we have Bitcoin, and in the other, its arch nemesis and rival, Ethereum. Let's take a look at the stats of these two cryptocurrencies and see how they stack up against each other in the ring. First, let's talk about Bitcoin. It's the OG of cryptocurrencies. It's big, strong, and bulky, and its main selling point is that it might overcome the big banks and financial institutions as the main payment method across the world. And now, the opposing crypto, Ethereum, which is a new player to the game, started in 2015, but even though it's young, it is hungry and it is ready to take over the playing field. It's quickly become one of the most popular cryptocurrencies of all time, and more recently, it's become faster and more lightweight to use. Okay, now what are the distinct differences that set Ethereum apart from Bitcoin in terms of an investment perspective? And the biggest difference that I can tell you right now about Ethereum is that Ethereum is a platform for building decentralized applications or dApps, whereas Bitcoin is primarily used as a transfer of wealth. This means that Ethereum actually has the potential to outgrow Bitcoin in the long term because it can be used for a wide range of applications, unlike Bitcoin. Things from creating new voting systems to developing other cryptos that might be similar to Bitcoin or Ethereum. All of that can be done on the Ethereum blockchain, but cannot be done on the Bitcoin. And another key difference that you should know about is that Ethereum is a much faster network. Meaning if I were to send you a transaction from my wallet to yours on the Ethereum blockchain, it'd actually go through a lot faster and be a lot cheaper than on Bitcoin. And all that might sound great and all, but what about them as investments? Well, obviously, both Ethereum and Bitcoin have their ups and downs in value, but overall, Ethereum has actually seen more growth in a shorter period of time than Bitcoin has. So, which is the better investment going forward? Well, ultimately, it comes down to personal risk tolerance and your horizon for investing. Obviously, if I knew which one was gonna actually have the higher returns, even with all the analysis that I've done, I'd likely be a fortune-telling billionaire. And there'd be a lot of people harvesting these fortune-telling abilities to predict much bigger events than just the simple price action of Bitcoin or Ethereum. But at the end of the day, if you're looking for stable returns and a proven track record, you should be looking at Bitcoin. Although, if you are willing to take on a little bit more risk for the potential of high rewards, then Ethereum might be the play. Now, obviously, there are a ton of other cryptocurrencies, and I've actually done analysis on them on the channel before. So if you want to go check out those videos, make sure to check out this playlist here. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and follow for more. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.